everyone, it's Eugenia from Art Academia Atelier, and today we're going to be making another Christmas card with a toy soldier. I have attached a downloadable PDF with a drawing if you wish to print it. If you don't feel like drawing today and you just want to paint, not a problem, just print it and let's start it. I'm using my Phoenix watercolor set on my homemade palette from the lid of the feta cheese tub. And I have activated my paints. I have masked my drawing, and I'm ready to go now. As per usual, I'm starting with the background. I'm using the wet on wet techniques. That's why with clear water I covered all the Christmas tree behind the toy soldier, and then I start dropping green pigment at the branches. And then as soon complete that, I will let it dry, and in the meantime I will start working on the opposite side on the curtain. I did try not to cover completely everything on the Christmas tree. I tried to leave some toys not painted, so after when we put the color it will be brighter. So what I'm doing now, I'm adding a little bit extra, a little bit darker green, just to not to have completely flat color, to have somewhere some spaces light and some spaces darker, to create the sense of and give body on the branches. Now we're going at the curtain on the opposite side, and we're using again the same technique. First clear water and then blue pigment. I have put cobalt, ultramarine, and a little bit Payne's grey to create that rich blue. So I covered it, and then I'm waiting to dry before I go back and work more. On the ground I will try to create the feeling of the floorboards, so I'll put some brown, and on the and then I'm going on the glass of the window. I put a little bit blue that has it has bleeding from the curtain, and I just picking that pigment and I'm spreading it on the glass. But it worked perfectly. And then I work on the wood on the of the window. It's not completely dry though, and that's why it gives me a little bit of trouble. I should have waited a bit more, but that's okay. I worked it out at the end. If you have time, it's better to let dry the glass and then go and work on the wood. So once that is ready, the next that I will work on it is the I think it's the wall that I'm doing next. I won't put much, just a little bit gray here and there. Just cover it with very light a wash. And that's it. Now I will let all the background dry. I think I'm attempting again to go and put some, oh no, I thought that was working again on the curtain, but no, I made a nice rich blue, same colors before, cobalt, ultramarine and Payne's grey for the hat and the trousers. So now I'm working on the toy soldier. And then I'm preparing for his jacket. I did try a couple of different mix of red, but finally I decided to do it with the I think there was this Scarlet Lake. I'm just double checking. Yes, Scarlet Lake finally I used for the red. A little bit black on the hat and the stripe from the hat, his hair. Now I'm doing the skin tone, very light. I'm going back to the window because after the mistake before, and I'm trying to fix it now. Well, it happens. So yeah, then I'm getting into the details for the wrist moustache, the eyes, the hair, and once all the little features are ready, then I'm gonna start working on the gold, or yeah, I'm start doing the gold, all the decorations on his hat and his uniform. We'll put in metallic gold, and then shortly I will start working on the drum, which I'm gonna make it red, the same color as his jacket, and gold. So if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to like it. Press the like button. It's very helpful on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe. So because we're gonna have a follow-up with the matching bookmarks. And now I'm back on the curtain again. I'll put some darker areas, and then I'm lifting some other areas so it will start creating the feeling of the cloth and all the creases. Now it's pretty wet, so I will let it dry, and that's why I'm going to work on the tree that is completely dry, and I can put the golden ribbons, and while I'm doing that, the curtain is drying again, so I go back again, and I put some darker areas to create the folds to start to come out. So I'm going back and forward on the curtain while I'm waiting to dry its stage. I'm putting a little bit highlights, actually a little bit darker details on the uniform and the hat, and then back on the curtain. Also at the on the ground, I put some darker grains on the floor to make it look like wood and have the feeling of the floorboards. And then now towards the end, we're putting the decorations on the tree. I used for all of them, I used the metallic paint and a golden ribbon for the curtain that it's holding on the side, tied up. Golden blue is actually really nice. Even silver would be good, but because I haven't used silver anywhere on the picture, I will stick with the gold. And then once we finish with all the decorations on the tree, I will get a gouache, and straight from the tube I will put the snow on the windows. So rich thick layer of gouache for the snow, and then there is a little bird there outside of the window, so I decided to make it just a little brown bird. I think it's a sparrow. And some highlights on the decorations with gouache again. The details on the drum, a little bit on the uniform, and now we're going to make the branches outside. Some highlights on the bird, and then we'll start the branches. The branches always need to have nothing straight. Everything has to be wiggly and organic shape. All different directions, the branches, so they will look real. And now that's it. We are very close to the end. It's time for the signature and unmask. Which is the favorite part. But I'm still trying to do some touch-ups on the wall. But that's it. I think now we're all done. Yes. And the masking is pretty good. Apart that it's torn a little bit at the bottom, but it was a quick fix. Just a little bit brown and all done. So yeah, thank you very much for watching me. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon at the next video with the bookmark.